Hello everybody and welcome to the August promotional video for our guide packages on patreon.com/golfclashtom, and you do have the link directly in the description down below. First, two big announcements is the first one is that we are announcing double division packages for our tournament, but also when it comes to our tournament and tour play guides, which is something that we have wanted to do for a very long time, but haven't had the possibility until now. So for those of you that are looking to have for both pro and expert, or for expert and master, or for pro and master, can now get a package for that with obviously a discounted price. I think it's called like that in English. It's gonna cost you $23 a month instead of buying then two divisions, which would cost you $30 a month. Obviously we do have the 3 division package where it costs you $30 a month, and then the single division package, which is $15 per month. Another big announcement that we do have for you is that we will start using the Telegram chats more actively in the beginning of the rounds, meaning that we use Telegram a lot. I love Telegram personally, and especially in Master, but we're also going to look into that for Pro and Expert, is to be more active and upload shots earlier into the Telegram chat, so those of you that are early birds can get started with some raw notes and with some videos to follow. Obviously a video and some raw notes, it's not going to have what a full guide is going to have, but it's going to be enough at least to get started to play a couple of holes, especially in the opening round where the time is very crucial, especially then for European players. We are working on our deadlines. Obviously we are very early when it comes to our guides and the release. That doesn't mean that the guides are less worked through, it's just that we do have some amazing people working together in the team, and we have found a lovely balance and structure. The pro team is run by Ben Kennedy, a brilliant player, brilliant mind when it comes to pro. When it comes to expert, we have Brandon Burke, the best one of the best players in the world, and by far the best free-to-play player in the world that we are lucky to have for our expert team. Then we have myself. Master division is the one that I'm focusing on the most, which I've done for many years, and I hope to continue to do that for many years as well. And again, all the packages can be found in the video description down below. But now we're gonna take a look at a couple of guides that I do have for you, and when it comes to the tournament and also when it comes to the exclusive tour text guides. So we jump in here directly. We're gonna take a look at a par 3 that we do have in Master. As mentioned earlier in this video, we do work nowadays a lot with trying to identify different type of wind angles, because the fact is that the wind arrow is not static. Because when the game makers are programming in what wind it's going to have on this specific hole, there is a possibility to have a wind angle change up to 15 degrees from what the game makers put in. Obviously we have no clue what the game makers put in, but that's just to describe to you that just because you have a shot that drops one time doesn't mean that you're gonna drop it every single time. So when we work with par 3s, and which we have seen on ourselves but also on many of our followers, is that they have increased the percentage of drops that they do make on par 3s, and par 3s wins tournaments. That's the common saying when it comes to that. So you can see a specific par 3 for Master. We try to work a lot with pictures, but obviously we do have backup when it comes to text as well. So those of you that do like to read it can get it there, and those of you that like to see it, then you can see it there as well. It maybe looks strange when it comes to 3 different VPR table, but it's actually kind of easy. You obviously have the wind in the gray column on the left, but then you have red, yellow and blue, and you can see on the wind angle picture at the bottom of the page, you have red, yellow, blue. So those numbers speaks together with the different wind angles. We are trying, as also been mentioning before, we are trying to focus on, when it comes to wind angle tweaks, to change adjustment as a first go. If that is not sustainable or something we don't believe is going to work, then we go off that with either curl or overpower or underpower, and last we go with pull angle. And you may be wondering why go with pull angle as a last out. It's because pull angle is the by far least consistent element that you can use, meaning that if I tell you to go with an 1159, then that 1159 will look different both the second and the third time, or like the first and the second and the third time that you're doing it, because there is no way to be exactly on point with that. Obviously that's somewhat the same with curl and overpower and underpower, but as we do have the teeth to relate to, it is easier. And when it comes to making an adjustment, that is the most consistent way if we add or subtract to the adjustment. Just to give you some of our thought process when it comes to part 3. So this is an example on how a part 3 can look. Obviously that could be different depending on what hole it is and what type of information that needs to be added there. Moving on, and we're gonna take a look at send it option actually, because send it shots becomes more and more common when it comes to especially expert and master. And when it comes to send it options, the time we had before, where we just pointed our target at a tree and yelled YOLO and then just hope for the best, that time has passed. Now it is very important to try to identify the different wind angles you have, and then also try to then have different type of adjustments when it comes to spins and stuff like that, which in my opinion has increased my percentage and also our followers percentage in getting those easy albatrosses, getting those easy eagles, which we before maybe were 50-50 on as best. Obviously it might look like too much work, but at the same time, you that are investing in guides, you're not looking for some half-assed thing. You're looking for some detailed thing that has been worked through. Obviously it may take some time to get to it. It may take a practice token or two to just get the feeling of it, but trust me, starting to work with those type of details and you will see an improvement in your game in general. And here once again you can see an example of a send it where we do identify two different type of wind angles. We then have two different type of spins when it comes to correct the different outcomes of that shot. Obviously a send it is always sometimes it's somewhat a lottery, and that is something that we need to have in mind as well. We can take a look at a guide when it comes to expert. It looks very similar to, master. The only difference is that the color coding is different. So expert has its own color code, pro has its own color code, and then master has its own color code as well. Especially for those of you that do have multiply divisions in your package, will get that. Will have an easier time to separate the different guides. So here you can see, again, just to take through there, we're highlighting the spins, we're highlighting the Powerball adjustment, we're highlighting crucial parts that we do want to put an extra point on, as in the info box, as you can see there on the drive. We obviously have the landing position pictures, we do have the spin boxes, we do also have some, when it comes to the different pin checks, sand checks, frame checks, all types of different type of checks that makes you have a very detailed adjustment for the second shots. The same if we do have a yardage table. Obviously we're always trying to have the pictures on the same place, the text at the same place, for those of you for you to be able to follow it and relate to. And what was new for the last month was that we separated the drive and the second shot on the guide slide. This to not make it too stressed, not to make it too cluttered. So when you have made the drive, you can just ignore what is on the top, and then you can just focus on the second part of the page. That has been something that has been very welcome by our members, and I hope you would enjoy that as well. Just to take a quick look at Pro as well, you can see that here we have blue, and it's the similar type of structure here when it comes to Pro, Expert and Master, and that's kind of once again what we want to put the finger on. Consistency is the key to become a great tournament player in Golf Clash. And once again, I'm not saying that this is going to be something that's going to get to you like that. It's gonna take a little time, it's gonna take a little practice, but with the guides and our help, it's definitely gonna be something that you will be doing well with in the end. When it comes to our tournament packages especially, we do have the Telegram chat, which has become a massive thing when it comes to interact with our followers and also be able to help more direct. We have invested in more players, bringing more players so we can cover more times when it comes to the Telegram chat. So whenever there is a question or something, then that's going to be uploaded. And that is something that is very, very important to have in mind when it comes to our tournament guides. Let's take a look at the package page, then we can go through the packages a little bit and you can hear my explanations on how we have thought when we built our packages. I almost forgot, we're gonna take a look at the exclusive tour text guide for those of you that are looking for tour guides for tour number 8 up to tour number 12. And this is an example guide that we have made up for you to explain a little bit more about our exclusive tour text guides. We have a navigation panel or whatever we can call it. You can see the house on the top, which will take you back to a picture where you have all the pictures of the different greens, and that is a way for you to navigate by just one click in the PDF to go to the specific hole that you do have in Shootout, which means that you don't have to just scroll around trying to find everything. Landing spot picks nearly always before spin. Simple. Yeah, we have focused on doing landing positions when it comes to before spin instead of after spin. This, as it's very difficult when it comes to after spin to then correct for different type of wind angles, that is not the perfect one for that specific wind that when we took the screenshot. So that is very a thing that is a very big thing when it comes to our Shootout guides. 8 wind specific info boxes to give you adjustment, spin and curl, laid out in a very nice way. You can see the adjustment, you can see the spin, you can see if we use curl. Obviously we add if we're gonna do pullback and push up or any type of additional type of technicalities for that shot. Obviously if you have a wind in between, you're gonna have to adapt. As we do tour play guides, we're looking to get close. It's gonna be impossible to dial in a shot for every type of wind angle that brings you on hole-in-one every single time. Hole overview and landing spots on the top right, that's kind of just as an overview, as it says, obviously, where we want to bounce the first time, and then obviously how the green looks. Then we do have a key written advice and instruction, easy to follow. Info box on the right hand side to basically point out what we want to do with our shot. A way for you to read through before you take the shot and also before you actually are using the guides in an easy way. So there we do have an example of an exclusive tour text guide we do have for both tour play and tournament play, the best of both worlds. But now it's time to take a look at the packages. So here we do have the packages. To find them, you go to patreon.com/golfclashtommy, and then you will get to this page where you will see all the packages that we do have. We have 20 different packages, but that is to give everyone something. And we always start at the bottom here, obviously. Website access pass. What does that really mean? You can obviously read more by pressing show more, but it means that you, through your Patreon account, can access on our website by logging in there, and then you will access general tour guides for every hole. Obviously those tour guides will not be anywhere close the exclusive tour text guides, but it will be a way for you to get elevation numbers, to get you an idea on what clubs to use and stuff like that. Moving up on the ladder, then we do have the general tourney text guides early, a package for those of you that do want to get the general tournament guides before everyone else, to get started taking your notes and stuff like that. Obviously we then have the website access pass that is included in this package, and that's how we roll, because in every package when it comes to above is the stuff that is below included. When it comes to everything, when it comes to tour guides, is then obviously included in the in the lower part, and the same when it comes to the tournament. But exclusive tour text guides, just to give you an idea here, first and foremost about the price. It says in Swedish krona, and the reason it says that is because I'm from Sweden. It's going to adapt to your currency when you're looking at the packages. But $15 when it comes to exclusive tour text guides, and then you can see everything here. One exclusive tour SO guide, and then Telegram chat access, because we do have Telegram chats for tour guides as well. All monthly updates, Discord VIP chat room access, Patreon YouTube member only live stream access, general tournament text guide, website access pass. So I have everything there. You can find, watch a longer demo there as well. Then we do have the big ones, which is the ultimate tournament guides for those of you that do want to improve your tournament play. All of them, when it comes to single division, cost $15. That's already explained. We do have one for pro, we have for expert, we have for master. We don't offer for rookie yet. Here you can find the qualifying round guide is out at 10 p.m. Central European Time, 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. When it comes to the qualifying round, opening round front 9 on Thursday at 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and then opening round back 9, 3 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, so they're in the morning. And then weekend round when it comes to pro and also for expert, 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. It's often released earlier, but that's the time we have been chosen. Then obviously everything is included there when it comes to the tournament, and also the Telegram chats and stuff like that, and you can read all about it here. Same is for expert, same is then also for master. Moving up a step, there you can find our new packages, which is the double division packages here for pro and expert, for pro and master, and for expert and master. For those of you that do play double divisions, it's $23, which is the same then as 182 Swedish krona, and it includes the same as it is here above. It's just that you get access obviously to 2 divisions instead of just 1. Ultimate Tournament Text Guide package, all divisions do you have there. It's $31 a month. It includes pro, expert, and master divisions. Obviously, the rest as already shown when it comes to the tournament guides, what's included. Exclusive tour double SO guide for those of you that cannot wait and want to have two tours. You maybe play 2 accounts, or you looking to just move up immediately because it's going so well. Then you do have that package there. Then we do have the diamond packages, and the diamond packages, all of them includes tournament and tour guides. So here it is, first and foremost, when it comes to single division tournament and tour guides for pro, expert, and master, it's all $31 a month. Then we do have the double division plus shootout guides, which is $36 a month. So it's very, very low price than if comparing to there. Is a very good price, I must say. Then we do have then diamond pack for all divisions, and then the shootout guide as well, which is a little bit more expensive. And then we do have the diamond pack, all division plus all tour guides, which is also, when it comes to not just shootout guides, it's actually then par 4s and par 5s as well for the divisions. Then we do have the clan deluxe packages here, which is a limited package for clans, where for a very discounted price you then have the possibility to access the guides, all the guides, and also get to pick shootout guides and stuff like that. And that is something that is a very what can I say, it's a package that is very very respected, and also a package that is often full when it comes to the specific month. So there you do have all the packages, ladies and gentlemen. And once again, if you are looking to get more information or just have any questions, you email support@golfclashtommy.com, and we will be happy to help you out. So thank you so much for taking a look at the Patreon promotional video for August. Make sure you get one of the package, and make sure that you improve your game, and let us help you become a better Golf Clash player. Thank you so much for watching, and good luck in the Golf Clash game.